Robyn Brown has undergone a significant transformation since her earlier appearances on Sister Wives, possibly contributing to why many viewers no longer favor her. Prior to 2010, I had exclusively watched reality TV shows that were more sensationalized. I had believed this to be the norm for reality TV until I watched Sister Wives, which completely shifted my perception. Sister Wives Season 1 enlightened me to the possibility of reality TV being wholesome. The journey of Cody, Mary, Yanel, Christine, and Robyn Brown felt authentic, even though their polygamous household was unconventional. I have been watching Sister Wives from the beginning and have enjoyed seeing the characters grow and change over the last 15 years. The dramatic nature of the show kept me hooked, particularly watching Cody navigate his responsibilities as a father of 18 children. It was also entertaining to see how Mary, Robyn, Christine, and Yanel interacted and overcame their differences. However, in recent years, the show has begun to feel more tiresome. After Christine, Mary, and Yanel left Cody for good, the dynamic of the show shifted to become melancholic and somewhat pointless. Robyn was likable in early Sister Wife seasons. Robyn used to be one of Cody's most obedient wives, which is why I believe many viewers liked her. She appeared kind and supportive on camera. Robyn was genuinely committed to the idea of polygamy. She enjoyed being part of Cody's big family and willingly took on responsibilities, including helping raise other wives' children. Many Sister Wives viewers, including myself, liked Robyn because she maintained strong bonds with family members despite the drama that unfolded on the show. While other wives appeared somewhat jealous and calculating, Robyn seemed genuine and optimistic. She not only helped with children but also offered emotional support. She supported the idea of Mary launching Band B, proving herself to be an uplifting and reliable sister. Robyn was a significant source of emotional support for many members of the family, and I believe her kind personality was a major reason many viewers liked her so much. Robyn changed when she got more control. Viewers began to realize that Robyn wasn't as nice as she portrayed herself to be on camera, as evidenced by the fact that she never encouraged Cody to spend time with his other wives. Robyn had become the primary matriarch of the family, and I think she started to consider herself superior to the other wives. She began to have a greater influence on Cody's decisions, having a bigger say in his choices, while the other wives didn't receive the same level of privilege or love. I believe Robyn's behavior during the move to Las Vegas showed that she placed her own needs above those of others. She pressured Cody to act quickly by using emotional statements. Robyn tried to portray herself as protecting the children, revealing her manipulative nature. She also supported Cody's strict pandemic rules, likely because she enjoyed being prioritized by him over his other wives. While it isn't necessarily unacceptable for her to make choices that benefit her, it did tarnish the innocent image she had maintained in front of the cameras for years. Robyn got Cody to feed into her insecurities. Discussions about her actions have taken place on social media, as fans try to understand her motives. Recently, I came across an old Reddit post where fans talked about Robyn manipulating Cody in real time. A Redditor, at Solid Question 3952, wrote, "Robyn manipulates Cody into thinking and saying what she wants. She does it with sympathy and sweetness." The fan cited several instances where Robyn used her sweet tone to reassure Cody that things weren't his fault, misleading and falsely boosting his confidence. Hundreds of fans liked the Reddit post discussing why Robyn controls Cody and shared their opinions. One comment that caught my eye was from @Disastrous Links 546, who agreed to the observation and said, "She doesn't want him having any clarity about his behavior." Another comment stated, "Yanel Brown from Sister Wives has recently explained why she was always stressed in the past and couldn't enjoy being in the present." She first appeared on the show in 2010 alongside her Cody Brown and his other 3 wives, Robyn, Mary, and Christine Brown. Yanel was dedicated to her family and did her best to fulfill her responsibilities. However, Cody didn't show Yanel the love she deserved, causing her to end the relationship and move forward. Since then, Yanel has made significant changes in her life, including transforming her appearance and reclaiming her happiness. Recently, she addressed some important questions about motherhood in a blog post on her business website, Tider Farms. Yanel began by reflecting on what she would tell her younger self. Yanel admitted, "I would remind myself to take care of myself, too. I got so wrapped up in everyone else's needs that I didn't prioritize my own." She then discussed the pressures she faced in the family, stating, "I was always stressed out. If I could go back, I'd tell myself to stop worrying about everything else and just enjoy my kids more." Yanel also offered advice to new mothers, emphasizing the importance of enjoying time with their kids. What Yanel's advice to her old self means amid new post-Cody life. It is easy to understand why Yanel would want to advise her past self to prioritize self-care and focus more on her children. She spent almost 30 years in a relationship with her former husband, Cody. Despite it being a spiritual union rather than a legal marriage, Yanel dedicated a lot of energy to the relationship. She invested all of her emotions into the polygamous family and also contributed her own money to the family finances, which she feels Cody may have taken advantage of. Yanel has finally realized her self-worth. Although she has some regrets, such as not focusing on herself and feeling stressed out, she doesn't let them hinder her from making changes in her current life. Yanel is now the most confident she has been in years. She understands that the key to happiness is investing time in things she loves and cares about. In recent months, Yanel has been focused on developing her multiple businesses in North Carolina, as well as spending quality time with her family and visiting her children as often as possible. Our take on Yanel admitting she didn't prioritize her own needs. Yanel's willingness to acknowledge her own faults shows how much she has evolved. She isn't playing the blame game, trying to paint Cody as the ultimate villain. Yanel also isn't victimizing herself, unlike some other cast members. She is proudly telling the world that she is solely responsible for prioritizing others over her own needs. Yanel knows that her tendency to prioritize others' needs causes her stress. Fortunately, Yanel made the right move by breaking up with Cody when she did. The Sister Wives star's new happy life proves that she's no longer the woman she was in the past. Sister Wives star Robyn Brown has done his fair share of blaming since 3 wives left him, but maybe he's changing his mind, as he's decided to give 2 exes. Yanel and Mary, bigger shares of the Brown family's Coyote Pass land. In fact, it seems like Cody's awakened to the fact that he really hurt these women, even if he didn't mean to. Now, Cody is playing the gentleman, and it may not be a PR move. It could come straight from the heart. His newly graceful manners look so good on him. In the past, Cody was often irritable and suspicious. Now, he seems to be opening his heart. Life is short, and it shouldn't be spent shaming wives that he didn't love as much as Robyn Brown. There is so much more to being alive. By granting Yanel and Mary larger shares of Coyote Pass, he's extending an olive branch. Cody has blamed and shamed. Cody delivered a stinging insult to Mary, which he softened with the word favorite, sort of like sugarcoating a jagged little pill. He said, "You ought to know that Cody has been as bitter as Alanis Morissette was in that famous breakup song. However, people change. He's not here to remind Mary and Yanel how they've failed him anymore. Back in his angrier days, he would say almost anything. Maybe he regrets the words he uttered in anger. Most people do. While his comment seemed somewhat light-hearted, that barb probably really stung. No woman wants to hear this, and you better believe he knows that. In fact, the double-edged sword nature of the diss shown above actually makes it worse. There's the usage of favorite to throw Mary off balance, while she really mulls over the deeper meaning, which is that he's so glad it's over." Yanel didn't escape Cody's wrath. Above, Yanel's getting out of Dodge, leaving Flagstaff, Arizona for a brand new life in North Carolina, as seen in the Instagram post above. She plans to build a home there, one that's just for her, designed to fit her preferences as a strong single woman who's come so far in her life. This is something that Yanel richly deserves. Yanel's a salt-of-the-earth woman who loves the simple life, the blue sky, the lush trees, the fragrant flowers, hugs and good meals and laughter. She's a Taurus to the core. That's why I found it so jarring when Cody called her the Teflon Queen. Yes, he was angry. Everyone gets mad sometimes. He was saying that she doesn't take accountability for all that she's done wrong, but maybe, just maybe, she thinks that he's done so much worse. He promised her a rose garden. And what did she get? Loneliness. He says they have a spiritual connection, but it seems like Yanel's been on a journey of self-discovery since she left him. She's finding herself, and so open about her life. I'm not sure why Cody thinks she's shady enough to shirk responsibility for her actions. It seemed like she did a lot for him until the pandemic hit. Then, she was cut adrift and it obviously wasn't easy for her. Yanel's felt the weight of the world on her shoulders. In my opinion, she's a good-hearted person, and it's terrible that she and Cody lost their wonderful son, Robyn Brown. The gravity of this awful event is hard to put into words. Now that she's learning to go it alone, she's soaring and finding a new purpose. Maybe Cody's starting to understand that these are good women who wanted a husband who loved them. The fact that he was so consumed with Robyn was really the biggest issue in the family. If he sees them as they really are, sweet females who wanted more from a man, they don't seem like villains. It's possible that he now sees them clearly, rather than through a glass darkly. To watch Cody bloom through consideration for the women who loved him so much for so long is inspiring. When I found out that Cody was redividing the Coyote Pass land, I felt so happy. It seemed so fair and right. At this stage, I'm really rooting for him. He is clearly trying to do something new and different, something that's good for the women he shares children with. Cody's on a peaceful path. Cody's motivations don't matter as much as his actions. What we do means a lot more than what we say.
Leon Brown hasn't returned to Sister Wives in years and is unlikely ever to do so. They were originally named Mariah Brown by their parents, Cody, and Mary Brown. Leon was born on July 29, 1995, around the same time as their siblings, including their sister, Aspen Brown, and their brother, Logan Brown. Leon grew up in their father's polygamous household, surrounded by four mothers, Mary, Janelle, Christine, and Robyn Brown, and many other siblings. They made occasional appearances on different seasons of Sister Wives for 10 years, from 2010 to 2020. While Leon remained an active member of the Brown family for many years, their life changed in 2021. They publicly announced that they identified as non-binary and would use they/them pronouns from that point onward. Leon stopped appearing on Sister Wives around the same time they announced their new identity. They become more private about their life, sharing only brief moments on social media. Despite being inconsistent on social media, Leon managed to gain over 271,000 followers on Instagram, showing that they are one of the most popular cast members of the show. Leon hasn't been on Sister Wives in years. Leon made their reality TV debut alongside other family members in 2010 and remained part of the show for almost a decade before quitting appearing on TV completely. Leon last appeared in Sister Wives in 2020, where viewers saw them discuss their wedding plans with their soulmate, Audrey. Leon and Audrey got engaged while attending the Women's March in 2019, followed by tying the knot in 2022 and taking their relationship to the next level by moving to Denver, Colorado. Leon's move to Denver may be a major reason they stopped appearing on the show after 2020. Leon hasn't appeared on TV in almost 5 years. As a result, there is a discussion on social media about their next appearance. One Reddit thread reveals fans discussing reasons why Leon stopped appearing on the show. One Redditor wrote, "I don't think Leon's transitioning will be a storyline on the show," implying that Leon's transition journey may be a reason they stopped appearing on TV. Another Redditor commented, "Many of the kids want privacy and not be on camera," suggesting that Leon may have quit the show to live a more private life. Leon and Mary still have a friendly relationship. Over the months, Mary has discussed her relationship with Leon, sharing details about them in a recent interview with People. Mary shared that she still communicates with Leon. She said, "We talk often," revealing that she still has a close bond with her child. Mary also shared that Leon and their partner are living a good life. She added, "They're doing well." Leon has a close connection with several Brown family members. Their Instagram feed suggests they have a good relationship with other sister wives, including Christine and Janelle. They also have a close bond with their siblings, such as Hunter, Gabe, Isabel, Logan, Savannah Brown, and others. The only family members Leon doesn't appear to be close to are Cody and his only remaining wife, Robyn. Cody wasn't very supportive when Leon embraced their new identity. As a result, Leon may have cut ties with their father because of his past actions. Leon likes to control their narrative. Leon enjoys sharing content with their 270K followers on social media. Although they don't post frequently, their fans excitedly support them every time they share an update. In 2023, Leon posted a photo with their partner. They wrote, "Joy's music has gotten me through some of my darkest days," acknowledging that musician Joy Oladikan's music has helped them overcome their challenges. Leon enjoys sharing content with their 270K followers on social media. Although they don't post frequently, their fans excitedly support them every time they share an update. In 2023, Leon posted a photo with their partner. They wrote, "Joy's music has gotten me through some of my darkest days," acknowledging that musician Joy Oladikan's music has helped them overcome their challenges. Leon enjoys sharing their feelings on social media. As of April 2025, they have only made one post in many months. On December 31, 2024, Leon used their post to share some of their new and old pictures. They admitted, "This year broke me beyond words. Grief became the center of my world." Leon shared that they lost people that they never thought they would lose, likely referring to their sibling, Garrison Brown, who passed away in March 2024. It's unlikely Leon will appear in Sister Wives Season 19. Leon is unlikely to appear on Sister Wives again. They have not only distanced themselves from their father, Cody, but also from reality TV cameras. Leon is more focused on their future and cherishing their loved ones. It's understandable why they wouldn't want to return to Sister Wives, particularly since it is nearing its end. Rumors suggest that Sister Wives may one come to an end. Given that Leon's story isn't as dramatic as some of the other cast members, it seems unlikely that they would have much to contribute. Sister Wives follows the lives of Cody, Robyn, Janelle, Mary, and Christine. Currently, these people reside in different regions, with Cody being in Flagstaff, Janelle in North Carolina, and Christine and Mary being in Utah. Since Leon stays in Denver, it wouldn't be feasible for them to join the family drama in future seasons. Leon could return to Sister Wives if the reunion is organized and each cast member is paid to make an appearance.